Hello guys, welcome to next video of this playlist Python for beginners. In this video I will be providing you a solution for the task that I gave you in the episode 9 of this playlist, which was related to loops. In that video I challenge you to draw multiple star patterns using for loops and while loops. I am sure that you must have accepted the challenge and tried to draw different patterns using for loops and while loops. So in this video I will be providing the accurate code of that patterns. For that, let's move to our destination folder. So this is our destination folder, as you can see, and this is the star pattern that I have challenged you to draw using for loop and while loop concepts. So let's see the appropriate code to draw these patterns. So I will simply open this folder in VS Code. You can see VS Code has opened in this folder. Now let's understand the coding of each pattern line by line. So I will simply comment other patterns and then explain the first pattern. I have already explained this source code in the episode 9 of this playlist, but still I will simply show you the output and explain you the code. So I will simply close it and simply click on this run button, and as you can see the pattern is printed. So what happens in this for loop is that it starts from 1 to 6. So when the value is 1, it will print star from 1 time, and when the value is 2, it will print star for 2 times, then 3 times, 4 times and 5 times. So this was a basic code of pattern number 1 that I have already told you. So now let's move to the next pattern, which is quite challenging. So I will just uncomment this part. So the next pattern is about drawing a triangle using stars. While drawing a triangular shape pattern, you must make sure that you must calculate the leading spaces and also stars. So first I will show you the output of this code, then I will explain it. So I will simply close it and run it once again. So this was the first pattern and this is the second pattern. So basically what I have did is that I have also calculated this blank spaces, then added a star, then calculate this blank space, added a star, calculated this blank space, then added stars, and so on. So to calculate the blank space, this line is used, so which is equal to, so this is blank space into 5 minus 1. I have written here 5 because the loop goes from 1 to 5, and the formula of calculating is that empty space into 5 minus I. So 5 minus I, so initially I will be 1, so 5 minus 1 will give me 4. So here empty spaces will be 4. So these are the 4 empty spaces and 1 star, as you can see here. So 2 into I minus 1, so 2 into I means 2 into 1, which is 2, and minus 1 means 1. So the output will be 4 empty spaces and 1 star. And when the value of I increases, so let's say the value of I become 2, so 5 minus 2, which means 3 empty spaces, which is this, and 2 into 1 minus 1, so 2 into 2 is 4, minus 1 3, so 3 stars. In this similar way the loop goes on and just calculate the spaces and stars and just print the pattern. I hope you have understood the pattern. Now let's move to the third pattern. So the third pattern is very easy. You just have to print the square of stars. So in pattern 3 I have simply written a for loop which goes from 1 to 5 and print stars 5 times using this command, which is print star into 5. So let's run the program to understand the output. So this is the output of third pattern. So it has printed the star 5 times in each iteration. So this is very simple, as you can see. Now let's move ahead to next pattern, which is pattern number 4. I will just uncommit it for you all guys and just close it. Pattern number 4, I have added 2 triangles. So first is straight triangle and after that there is a reverse triangle. So I have simply written the code. So this code is simply taken from pattern number 2 as it is. There is no change. After that in this loop I have simply gone from 4 to 1 and incremented the loop by minus 1. So in this loop the value of I will be start from 4, then it will become 3, then it will become 2, then it will become 1. So just keep that in mind. So this is a trick. After that the spaces are calculated. So first space that will be get calculated is 5 minus I. So initially value of I will be 4. So 5 minus 4 1. So there will be 1 empty space and remaining spaces will be filled by stars. So I will simply show you the output first. So let's run the program. So this is the output of pattern number 4. So this part of pattern is exactly same as pattern number 2. And after the next for loop, which is this for loop, has created this pattern. According to our calculation, there will be one blank space and remaining will be stars. So the stars will be 2 into 4 minus 1. So 2 into 4, which is 8 minus 1, 7. So there will be 7 stars, as you can see. And when the value of I decreases for the next loop, the value of I will be 3. So 5 minus 3, 2. So here will be 2 blank spaces, and the value of stars will be 2 into 3 minus 1. So 2 into 3 is 6 minus 1, 5. So here are 5 stars, as you can see. And in the next iteration, this is the empty space, and this are the 3 stars, and lastly we will get only 1 star. So this was a simple explanation of this pattern. I hope you have understood this pattern as well as the source code. Now let's move to the last pattern. So I will just uncomment it. This pattern is also similar to pattern number 2 and pattern number 4. I will just run the code and then explain the output. So let's close it and simply run once again. The output is first reverse rectangle, then straight rectangle. So initially I have just taken this loop and just changed the numbers, as you can see. So here was 4, so I have taken here 5 because it must start from 5 to 1 initially. After that I have simply taken another for loop which starts from 2. Why not 1? Because this star is already printed by this pattern. So we should start from 2 so that it can print 3 stars, 5 stars, 7 stars and 9 stars. That's why I have started from 2 and go up to 5, which means for 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is the output of loop when I equal to 2. This is the output of loop when I equal to 3. This for I equal to 4 and this for I equal to 5. In short, I have just reversed these looping conditions of pattern number 2 to draw pattern number 5. So this was all about the basic explanation of all 5 patterns and how you can draw these patterns. That's all for today's video. If you like this video, then don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Also, if you face any queries while executing this simple program, you can simply message me on Instagram or in comment section below. Here comes the end of this video. Thanks for watching this video.